Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Week 4 of Conroe ISD High School football. I'm David Laney, and tonight we are here at beautiful Wood Forest Bank Stadium in Shenandoah, Texas for tonight's 6A Region 2 District 13 matchup between the Woodlands Highlanders and the Willis Wildcats. Both teams come into tonight's contest with perfect 3-0 records, with both teams coming off their first district win. The Highlanders are led by head coach and campus athletic director Jim Rapp, while executive director of athletics and head coach Trent Miller will be leading the Wildcats. Joining me tonight as analyst and commentator is Wesley Turner, who is a sophomore at Conroe High School. Wesley and I have worked several games. Wesley, thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you, man. I'm ready to call this game. This is probably the biggest game in the entire district all year.
I agree. Both of these teams, if you look at them on paper, one is ranked 14th, the other is ranked 15th. I don't even think I need to identify them when they're that closely matched. Looking at the stats, of course, we're very early in district play, but Willis probably has a little bit of an edge if you look at the stats in terms of offense. But with the Woodlands playing at home, also the fact that the Woodlands lost this game last year to Willis, and Willis taking the district. Of course, at that time, the Willis had Mr. T.J. Lagway, who is now playing his college ball at the University of Florida. They've got another quarterback, Jack Emerson, and to be honest, looking at his stats, I don't know if he's a five-star player yet, but he's putting some points on the board. How do you see the contest tonight, Wesley?
I really see it as basically the definition of the irresistible force versus the immovable object. Like, these two teams, they are big teams. Both of them definitely have state championship aspirations. Like you said, both of them 15 and 14th in the entire state for the 6A level in their own respectfully. Willis made it, I believe, to the round of 8 last year, and Woodlands made it to the round of 32 or 16. I can't remember exactly what, but both teams have definitely have deep playoff runs in their mind for the end of this season. And this game right here, with these two teams being these dominated powerhouses, it could very well determine who wins the district.
Very well, yes. I think it's probably a given both of these teams will make it to district or make it to the playoffs. But tonight we'll probably decide who is going to win the district. Some key takeaways from tonight's contest. Willis is currently second in the district in team offense, while the Highlanders are right behind them in the third spot. Willis leads the district in team defense, while the Highlanders are currently fourth. So there's a little bit of separation there in terms of team defense. The Woodlands has the fourth leading rusher with Jack Dalton, their quarterback, while Willis has the leading passer with their quarterback, Jack Emerson. And also Willis has the second and third leading receivers in the district to go with that leading passer that they have, that being Jermaine Bishop and Jalen Mickens. So it's probably safe to say, I think, Wesley, that we can expect to see the Wildcats put the ball in the air a lot tonight.
Oh, yeah, same thing for the Highlanders, although they seem to be more of a ground game team, like with some of those more traditional, triple option, read option teams, like you see today with the military academies like Army and Navy. But they aren't afraid to sling the rock there a little bit.
Very good, very good. All right, we're going to return our mic to the field for our pregame activities. Appreciate you joining us tonight. And this, in the old saying, this might be a barn burner.
Since 1965, the team at Buckaloo Chevrolet has been working hard to deliver a better car buying experience to every customer. If you're looking for a better selection and a better car buying experience, head to Buckaloo Chevrolet. We promise no hassle, no haggle buying, and we never add things to our price you don't ask for. The price you see is the price you pay at Buckaloo Chevrolet on I-45 in Conroe, or shop BuckalooChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive. And remember,
it's a better buy at Buckaloo.
Our orthopedic care is shaped around you. And you. And you. Because customizing treatments and using breakthrough techniques is how your comeback starts. Like 3D printing for ultra-precise joint replacements and providing the same specialty care as we do for the Houston Rockets. So you return sooner, stronger, better. This is orthopedic care designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Shopping for a new or used vehicle? Or just looking for a place for good, reliable service? Go with the name you know. Gullo Ford, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Toyota. The Gullo family has been serving the Conroe Woodlands area since 1970. So the next time you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or just need service, do yourself a favor and go see Gullo Toyota, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Ford. Or log on anytime at GulloAuto.com. Gullo, let's drive.
Wood Forest National Bank, where convenience meets community. With over 30 branch locations in and around Montgomery County, we're always close by to help you with your banking needs. But we're more than just a bank. We're proud supporters of our local community, dedicated to making Montgomery County a better place to live and work. Experience the difference at Wood Forest National Bank. Convenient, caring, and committed to you.
So now we are waiting both of the teams to run out on the field. One of the real stories about this game will be the two quarterbacks. Both of them, they've been doing really good so far. With Willis's quarterback, Jack Emerson, he is in the top 10 of passing yards in the state. Number 9, I believe, with about, 891 yards so far. Definitely be a game to watch here for all the other teams in the district, because both of this very well could determine who is the district champion and standings for the playoffs, because the Woodlands, I believe, they have not missed the playoffs since the 90s. Since, I believe, 1994 was the last year that they did not make the playoffs. Which means if they make it this year, it will be 30 straight years of playoff berths.
It's the calm before the storm. You prepared your body, now get your mind right. When you enter the field, be ready to compete. Be all in.
Here we go, boys. Lock in. Got me.
Look at my eyes and tell me your tale. Then you see the road. I'm out to my soul. A tip of the size. Whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect. I do it look fine. All of that green and yellow. They drink your eyes. Just tell it. Take your demise. And put to my side. The push back. It's another push back. So right by my side. My sins. I see your people that rob me. If they just do it. Just got it with me. One day in my pride.
And here come the Highlanders.
The Highlanders, you can tell they are ready to play. The bagpipes are playing, which, by the way, great addition to the band there.
Yep. I noticed they have the stone too that they like to. Reminds me of the stone. It's a stone in Europe that the Irish had to steal back from the stone that the following in the Irish tradition. Correction, Scottish tradition. I'll have a bunch of people up here after me if I call it Irish again. Scottish tradition.
Also reminds me a little bit about, Howard's Rock and Clemson.
Yeah.
Yeah, touch it for good luck. We'll see if it does indeed bring them good luck today.
It'll be interesting to see how these two teams come out if Willis does in fact go to the pass and the Woodlands try to establish a running game. A little bit hotter tonight, Wesley, than it has been in the past. Probably the hottest start of any game this year.
Oh, yeah, the on-field temp, it's probably, with the shade, about 95.
No wind. Well, very little wind. Just checked, 97, I think, is the outside temperature. A little bit of wind out of the north. Oh, that's the field-like temperature, 97. Oh, the 104, I believe. Yeah, 104, the field. And here come the Woodlands Wildcats. 104, the, I guess you call that the heat index. Those were some cool weather games we had initially. I wish they were still here, but.
False hope. False hope. We had a week of about highs in the low 90s, 91, 92. Lows in the high 70s. Then it got snatched away from us.
We're awaiting the presentation of the colors. We see the ROTC approaching the center field from our south end zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and direct your attention to the 30-yard line. Tonight's presentation of the colors will be led by the Woodlands High School Airport Junior ROTC. Commanding the color guard and carrying the United States flag is Cadet Technical Sergeant Jackson Climas. The Texas flag is being carried by Cadet Second Lieutenant Madison Anazaiski. The right guard is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Tony Cleapack. The left guard is Cadet Staff Sergeant Justin Powers. The Willis High School Airport Junior ROTC Color and Honor Guard is under the instruction of Lieutenant Colonel Chris McMartin, Chief Master Sergeant Clark Gilliano, and Chief Master Sergeant Roger Garcia. Please remove your hats as we honor our flag and nation. Place your hand over your hearts and show respect for our great nation and listen to the national anthem. official for tonight's game, referee John Barker. Umpire James O'Brien. Head linesman Cedric Jones. Line judge Frank Young. Field judge Adam Hotman. Side judge Keith Murchison. And your back judge Terrence Harris.
I believe both of these teams have good kickers. Am I right, Wesley?
Yes, they do. I saw the Willis one. He was taking extra points, and he was hitting the Conroe ISD logo on the little side building that we have over here.
And I was watching the Willis punter. He was kicking 50-yard. He was punting 50 yards. He was standing on the 50-yard line and putting the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, both teams have some very powerful special teamers, and I hope they gave those people discounts that are sitting there in those little balcony seats, because there's a chance that they're going to be hit by some balls here tonight.
Wesley referring to the balcony of the training facility here at the north end zone, beyond the north end zone, waiting for the coin toss. Was there an indication on who won the toss?
I wasn't able to catch that. It looks like they're about to announce it here, though.
I guess we'll find out when they. We don't know who, if they won the toss and chose to defer, if they made their choice. I didn't see an indication. Looks like Willis is going to send their receiving team out onto the field. Scott Starzik out on the field to kick. He's leading the district right now in kickoffs.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Both teams have had each other marked off on their calendars since the schedule got released. The kickers are lining up. The band is playing. The fans are screaming. They are ready for some football.
I am too. This is going to be a good one.
So here we go, and the kick is away. It's going to be returned by Willis. Out to the 10, the 15, the 20, and he's going to get tackled right about the 26-yard line.
That's Terry Lawrence on the return. Correction, Keelan Harris. My mistake, Keelan Harris.
Very close to where the spot would have been if he would have taken a knee in the end zone or just let it go by. But he saw a hole in there and he tried to take it, as now here come the Willis Wildcats. Quarterback lined up in the empty shotgun. 3 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Motions his man, takes the snap, he's looking to pass. He finds his man over the middle. He's at the 30, he's at the 40, he's at the 50, he's got running room. 50, 45, 40. Tracked right out of bounds. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to spot him at the 40 or at the 38-yard line. What a big play there to start off the game from this Willis offense.
And I was just about to say both of these teams had big play capability. Bishop Jr. on that reception and run.
Same formation, empty backfield. Woodlands showing a blitz.
Penalty.
5-yard penalty, repeat first down on the false start by Willis. Same formation again, trips right, 2 receivers to his left, empty backfield. Quarterback takes a snap, he's looking to pass. Finds his man again, and he'll get tackled right about the 38-yard line, or the 33-yard line.
A 10-yard gain on the play. Lawrence the third on that reception and run. He got 10 out of it. And as we expected, Willis is putting the ball in the air.
Yeah, they're putting the ball in the air, which will now bring up 2nd down and 5. Running with the same formation, stack receivers to his left. Audibling the play at the line. Woodlands showing the blitz again. Woodlands send 5. Quarterback run. Makes the man miss. He's at the 20. And he'll be tackled right about the 17-yard line.
He'll get about 13 out of that.
Great job blocking up there by the offensive line, allowing him to find the hole there on that quarterback draw.
Wardle on the carry. On the tackle. That was Emerson on the carry, quarterback keeper.
Same formation, quarterback lined up in the shotgun, empty backfield, 3 to his right, 2 to his left. Take the snap, looking to pass. He's looking to find his man. Touchdown, Wildcats!
He was wide open. Looked like maybe a blown coverage back there, Wesley.
Yeah, it looked like it could have just been a blown coverage or just a really good route by the wide receiver. Either way, though, they get 6 on the board here to start this game.
Stevens on that touchdown catch. And it appears the Wildcats have showed the Highlanders they came to play.
Yes, they have. As now Wildcats lining up for the extra point. Snap is good, holds good, kick is up, and it is good.
Willis on that extra point for Willis.
And after one drive with 10:21 left in the first quarter, the Willis takes the lead 7-0.
Now it's time for the Highlanders to answer that drive. I mean, that was a very impressive drive. They had one penalty there that really didn't cause them much of a hiccup. I don't think they ever got to 3rd down. I'm not sure they ever got to 2nd down in that drive.
I think they got to 2nd down only 2 or 3 times, but they definitely had a really good drive there. And you know, the next time they come out on the field, they're going to want to replicate it.
So now we get to see the Highlander offense. Always interesting to see how a team responds, especially after a quick drive and touchdown. We've still got 10:21. That took less than 2 minutes off the clock.
Eliseo Cantarero out to kick it for this Wildcat team. A little bit of a pooch kick here is going to be returned by the Highlanders. So he's going to look to get some blocks. He's going upfield, but it'll be tackled right about the 37-yard line. Good return there on the pooch kick.
Yes, it was. Stewart on the reception and carry there for the Highlanders.
You can see it looked like he was just trying to do a little pooch kick there. Highlanders were able to spot it, able to get the ball, able to safely receive the ball, and they were able to get upfield a little bit.
Keep in mind, the Wildcats are first in the district. Of course, it's very early, but the Wildcats are first in the district in defense, team defense.
So Woodlands offense comes out, quarterback lined up in the shotgun, split back formation with trips right. He'll take the snap, he'll look to pass on a screenplay here. He'll find his man, he'll get about 3 yards there, bringing up 2nd down and 7.
Looks like they're going to spot it on the 41. Walker on the reception and carry there for the Highlanders.
Yeah, it looks like just a nice little quick screen pass, to get the game started, feel out this Wildcat defense who appears to be showing pressure here. Oh, this quarterback lines up. Look to throw again on the screen. He finds his man. He'll get the first down and a little bit more up to about midfield.
Yeah, looks like they'll mark the ball right at the 50-yard line. Kuletis on the reception for the Highlanders.
Highlanders coming out in a trips right formation. Quarterback lined up in the shotgun, running back to his right. Motions him out. Look for a little swing pass here. He'll try to find some running room. He won't get very much of it as he'll be tackled for only a few yard gain.
Looks like about 3 on the play. They'll mark the ball at the 47. Looks like 2nd and 7, Wesley.
Looks like
Bo
about
Linder on the carry for the Highlanders.
Yeah, 2nd and 7. And now it looks like trying to get the formation here. Looks like it's going to be trips right again. This time running back lined up to his left. Quarterback again in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw again on the screen. He'll find his man, and he's got some running room at the 30. He makes a man miss. And breaks another tackle. 10-5. Touchdown, Highlanders. What a play.
Pretty play. He put some moves on some guys there and just made that happen. He did that all on his own. Walker on that 47-yard touchdown scamper.
Just a great play there. Those screenplays, coaches always like to say not every play is designed to score a touchdown. They only say that whenever their play gets stopped. But that play, it looked like they were just trying to pick up a couple of yards, but the wide receiver is able to just find some running room, make some man miss, and he's able to get into the end zone there on a big score for this Highlander offense.
The Highlanders answer that touchdown by Willis.
Now for the extra point. Hold is good. Kick is through and good. As now the Woodlands tie it up 7-7 here with 8:30 left to go in the first quarter. It's definitely looking to be a high-octane offense game, high-scoring game here.
Well, we said it was going to be a good game, a barn burner, and it hasn't disappointed so far. It did look like, though, the Highlanders were definitely trying to stay away from the middle there. I think every play they ran was a sideline pass. Am I right?
Yeah, they looked like they were trying to just run a sideline pass there because Willis was showing pressure up the middle with some outside linebackers lined up on the edge ready to blitz.
Almost as if they were daring them to throw to the sidelines, which is what they did, and did it quite successfully.
Now Starks is on here to kick it off for the Highlanders.
I'm sure that's Starzyk doing the kicking.
Oh, it is Starzyk. My apologies.
Harris and Bishop back to receive for the Wildcats. I don't think he's going to pooch it.
No.
He's got too good a foot.
He's going to boom it here. And he does. He'll boom this one out of the end zone for a touchback. Bringing the ball out to the 25-yard line. And Willis definitely trying to replicate what happened on their last drive there where they were able to drive downfield and score a touchdown.
This could end up being much like a prize fight where the two fighters switch blows throughout the match.
It definitely could be one of those. It could definitely be a game where, or most likely be a game where whoever gets the ball last is who's going to win. So now quarterback lined up in the empty shotgun, trips right. Two receivers to his left. Woodland showing pressure as he'll take the snap. He's looking to throw. Going to try to escape, and he just throws the ball into the ground. It looked like he was aiming for number 11 there. That was Jalen Mickens, the intended target, but Ball just hit the ground too early. It looked like he may have felt a little bit of the pressure there by that defensive line.
He had him open there, but I think it just took too long for the play to develop.
Willis sticking with this empty backfield, showing that they are going to pass it most of this game, it looks like. Quarterback lined up in the shotgun. Take the snap. He's looking to pass. He's looking to pass. He's going to take off with it now. He's going to get, and his helmet comes off, and the ball is loose. Who's going to fall on it? I can tell you this much. The quarterback got smacked there on that play.
Early indications are the Woodlands ball. I think they're going to give it to them. Look at our replay here.
So we can see here he just tries to escape.
Haven't seen an indication yet.
And scramble.
Looks like
he
Willis
gets
is
twirled
keeping their
around and
offense on the
smacked.
field. Looks like we have a penalty on our official's microphone cut out. I don't see any flags on the field. I think it was an indication of a timeout.
Like an indication of an official timeout. Probably trying to determine who got the ball there.
I believe they're going to give the ball, maintain possession to the Wildcats. Looks like they've left their offense on the field. I see Emerson still out there.
Looks like it will remain Wildcat ball here. So they are with an empty backfield, shotgun formation, second down and about 4.
They show 4th down. I believe it's 3rd down, yes. Watching the down marker on the far side of the field.
3rd down, Woodland showing a blitz.
I believe it's the first time tonight that Willis has gone to 3rd down.
Quarterback motions his man. He's looking to throw. He'll get his man on a screenplay, and they'll get a first down there to about the 40-yard line.
Looks like they're walking right at about the 40-yard line. Bishop on that reception.
Bishop, a two-way player, plays offense and defense like you see at Colorado with Travis Hunter today. As of now, quarterback lined up, trips left, running back to his right, one receiver up top to his right. Take the snap, he'll look to throw. Find his man across the middle for a first down there at about the 45-yard line. We'll have to see where they mark him.
Good pass there, thrown inside where only the receiver could reach it. Robinson on the reception there for Willis. Clock continues to run. Ball now sitting on the Highlander 44-yard line.
Now Willis going back to that empty backfield formation, shotgun here. 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Take the snap, it's a floater. He looked to throw, looking deep, and fight for the ball.
Intercepted.
Interception by the Highlanders. What a play there by number 4, James Cantalupe. I am very sorry if I mispronounced that name. But either way, great play there.
It was. He kind of Emerson threw that ball up, and good pass defense there.
Great pass defense, just a classic 50-50 jump ball is what it looked like.
You know, in close games like this, too, turnovers make a big difference.
Turnovers definitely are everything in close games like this. As now the Woodlands, the Highlander offense, they're going to look to capitalize on that turnover and score some points here.
7:31 left in the first quarter. Tie ball game.
This quarterback, he's lined up in the split back. Willis showing a blitz off the edge. Quarterback will take it, he'll hand it off. And he's got some running room. The 30, the 40, the 45, the 50. Comes back, 40. He's looking for blockers. He'll get one, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Highlanders. What a big play there. About an 85-yard touchdown run. Wow.
That was pretty. Bolander on that 85-yard run.
That is Bolander there. I have it written here in my notes. Big play receiver. He just showed it right there.
I don't think he ever got touched.
He did not get touched there. But he's just a big play receiver. He's almost like a Debo Samuel type. You'll also see him play a little bit of running back there. As we can see there on that 85-yard touchdown run. As now the extra point.
Starzyk in there to kick.
Snap is good, holds good, kick is up and good.
Just like that, the Highlanders take a turnaround and turn it into a quick 7.
As we can see there, he's just able to find some space. Nobody up the middle there. Nobody defending the middle for Willis. He's able to cut back inside, make some people miss. He'll get a block, guy in front, and he's able to run it in there for a touchdown.
Getting the turnover is one thing, but turning it into quick 7, that's really good.
And that really right there, that definitely swings some momentum in the Woodlands way. And it definitely takes away some momentum from Willis.
Have our fan cam running right now.
So you can see the very passionate student section of the Woodlands Highlanders.
Good crowd tonight. Probably the best crowd I've seen for a game all year, although we're very early in the season, only week 4.
Oh, yeah, this is a big rivalry game, which you see often in Texas sports, but what you don't often see is these kind of three-way rivalries like Conroe, Willis, and the Woodlands have. All 3 teams hate each other.
Harris and Bishop back to receive for the Wildcats.
Starzyk, he's ready to kick it off here. He boomed it into the end zone the last time he kicked it. We'll have to see what he does here. The kick is away, and he'll boom it into the end zone again. Actually, almost hit the end line out of the end zone there.
And that's with very little wind.
Yeah, with very little wind. That is about a 65-yard kick. Which, not really used to seeing here at this high school level. Wouldn't surprise me if we see him kicking on some Saturdays.
So we're less than the halfway point of the first quarter, and we've already got 21 points on the board.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a high-scoring game as the Willis offense comes out looking to answer back from that interception, which led to some points.
It appears to me, just my analysis here, Wesley, though, that I'm not sure the Willis defense is used to the speed of the Woodlands. They begin giving up some big plays.
Quarterback line up in the backfield. He'll find his man, Harris. He'll get tackled out of bounds at about the 30, looks like the 30-yard line.
Lawrence on that reception.
Quarterback lined up in an empty backfield. 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Scratch that, trips for light formation. Running back in the backfield now, line up to his right, line up to the right of the quarterback, 1 receiver to his left. Quarterback in the shotgun will take the snap. He'll fake the handoff. He'll look to throw on the screen there, and he'll get nowhere. Actually, it looks like he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but the forward progress will give him a yard, bringing up 3rd down and 5 here. Be interesting to see what this Willis offense does if they maybe try to implement some ground game here or they stick to the air.
Both teams appear to be attacking the sideline, but their defenses appear to be taking a different approach in trying to handle those sideline passes. Woodlands had a lot of men out there that time.
Woodlands showing a 5-man blitz. Quarterback will take the snap. Still going to throw, he's being pressured, and he'll go down at about the 25-yard line. Big sack there by the Highlander defense.
Yeah, again,
big play.
Harrell on that tackle for a loss. Yeah, another example there, I think, Wesley, where Willis quarterback was not used to that speed that he was seeing out there on those defensive linemen. Pulled down from behind.
Yeah, both teams, they dog-walked their opponents last week with Willis winning 66-16 against Caney Creek in the Woodlands, winning 49-14 against Grand Oaks. Really the first test for both of these teams here in district play. The punt is away.
Good punt.
He'll let it bounce, and it's going to take a Willis bounce inside the 15. It'll stop about the 13-yard line. It's about the same position, though, that they were able to score that 85-yard touchdown run. And you know they're definitely trying to replicate that, get some quick points, get off the field.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, punter for Willis, his last name Willis. He was booting some balls during practice, and he did it with that one too.
Yeah, he booted that one, and it took a good about 10-yard bounce inside the 15, which is something that you really want to see, especially with the position that they were on the position that they were at on the field inside their own territory. Well, the quarterback will line up in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right, running back to his right.
Highlanders leading it by 7 can really open a lead here.
Motion his man in. Take the snap. It's going to be a handoff here. And there he is again. That is Jackson Bolander on the carry. Looks like they're going to have him play a little bit more running back than receiver here, which I don't blame him after seeing him break off that big run earlier in the game.
Highlanders offense being totally disrespectful of that Willis defense.
Quarterback will line up 4 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. So take the snap from the shotgun. Look to throw the screen there, but it'll be tackled for a loss there. Bring up about 3rd down and 9 here for this Highlander offense. Be interesting to see if they try to take the shot here for the first down, if they just try to run it and get some good field position to punt.
Allen on that reception for the Highlanders. Correction, Allen on the tackle.
Quarterback line up his shotgun, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Motions his man in. Looks like he's getting the play call change here. Audibling at the line.
Have a whistle. I think we have a timeout for Willis.
It'll be a timeout, Willis. 3rd down and 9 here. What do you see them pulling out of their bag of tricks here? Do you think they maybe go for a deep pass for the first down, or do you think they just accept the fact that they're probably going to have to go 3 and out here and punt?
No. I see the Highlanders coming in here and giving them a formation or a play they haven't seen yet. This is a big down here. It would give if Willis could hold here, it would give them a chance to kind of maybe take back some momentum. If the Highlanders can convert this, it will give them a huge momentum boost, you might say. I think they have the momentum right now, but if they can convert on this 3rd down, it'll take some of I know it's very early, but take a little bit of the air out of that defense for Willis, because they haven't stopped the Highlanders at this point, haven't come close to stopping the Highlanders.
They have not stopped them here. Wouldn't be surprised if we maybe see a hard count here also to see if they try to get them offsides and make it an easier 3rd down and 4.
But you can be assured both teams are making their adjustments.
Oh, yeah. No love lost between these two teams here. They're going to run up the score whether the other team likes it or not. This quarterback line up an empty backfield. 2 receivers to his right, 3 to his left.
I can see right now they're putting more receivers out there than the Willis can cover.
Quarterback
They only
takes a
had
snap.
two men out there to cover 3 receivers.
Looks to run. He's not going to be able to get out of the way, though, and there's going to be
Another helmet comes off.
Another
Flag
helmet comes off. Here's a
That's
flag.
probably going to be a face mask. I didn't see it, but when a helmet comes off like that and a flag comes in, we'll look for the indication, but I'm going to say a face mask against Willis, and that will keep the Highlander drive alive. We'll wait and see, looking for the indication. Helmet didn't just come off. It looked like it got thrown off. Well, look.
That means that he will have to come out of the game for one play.
That'll be a first down for the Highlanders, and they will keep their drive alive. Maybe a little bit too much emotion on that play.
Yeah, like I was saying, no love lost between these two teams. all three of these schools that I was talking about, Woodlands, Willis, and Conroe, they hate each other. I can tell you that much.
Well, that may be a little harsh. They just say they dislike each other.
They strongly dislike each other.
All right. Are very competitive.
Very, very competitive. Quarterback lineup in a split back formation. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Willis showing pressure. It's going to be a handoff. He's not going to be able to find any running room, though, and he'll be tackled for about a three-yard loss there. Good play there by the Willis defense to be able to tackle him and swarm behind him on the line, or behind the line.
I mentioned the game being almost like a prize fight or a championship fight, boxing match, you might say. It looks like both teams have gone to their corners and made some adjustments and came back out.
Quarterback lineup in shotgun. He'll take the snap. Look to throw on a short screen here. It looks like he's going to try to find some room, and he'll get close to the first down. We'll have to see where they mark him. Looks like they're going to mark him just short, bringing up a 3rd down in about a couple inches.
Again, it looked like the Willis defense don't have enough men out there to cover the number of receivers, and the speed of the Highlanders really taking effect there, avoiding tackles, getting down the field.
3rd down and legitimately about a foot here. This quarterback lines up in the shotgun, motions his man. Takes the snap. It looks like it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to have some running room. He's at the 40, the 45, the 30, and he'll be chased out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Big play there by the Highlander offense.
Another big play. Get the ball all the way down to around the 25-yard line, which looks like where they're going to mark it.
That's Jack Dalton there, the quarterback. We've seen before that he can run. He's broken off multiple big runs for touchdowns in previous games this year already. He really is a well-rounded dual-threat quarterback. Now
Highlanders looking to blow this one open, leading at 14-7.
Quarterback take the snap, throwing a screen, but there is a whistle. Let's see what this whistle's for. Looks like it's a timeout by Willis.
Well, we've got a timeout here. Mentioned some other games being played this weekend by CISD teams. Conroe has an away game tonight playing New Caney. They should have that one with ease. Oak Ridge and College Park will be playing tomorrow night here at Woodforest Bank Stadium. That game, like tonight's game, will also be live streamed over the Conroe ISD Athletics Woodforest Bank Stadium channel on YouTube. And Grand Oaks has an away game tomorrow night against Cleveland. Again, we appreciate our audience joining us tonight. Highlanders looking to blow this one open early.
Now here comes the Highlander offense after that big play. They've had very explosive big plays here tonight. And most of them, they have been because of the offensive line, that big offensive line there. It's now the quarterback lines up in the shotgun, motions his man. It's looking like it's going to be a quarterback keeper again. He's going to find some room, but not before he gets swarmed on and tackled at about the 19-yard line.
Still a good gain on that.
Still a very good gain on that. You're right, 6 yards. Bringing up 2nd down and 4.
I think Willis has to hold here, at least hold for a field goal. Giving up another touchdown, I'm not sure they'll ever turn this Highlander offense around.
Quarterback lineup in shotgun, trips right formation, running back lineup to his right, 1 receiver to his left. Take the snap, looks like it's going to be another quarterback keeper, But Willis with the blitz, they're able to swarm behind him at about the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, bringing up 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, it looked like Willis has gone to a man-to-man defense there. They had 3 men out there on the 3 Woodlands receivers. They've been trying to play tonight with 2 on 3.
This clock now winding down in the first quarter. Quarterback getting the play call here at the line.
There's more time left on the game clock than there is on the 25-second clock, so they're going to have to either call a timeout, which they will do.
Call a timeout here. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Woodlands leading 14-7. Very high-scoring, high-octane game is what it's looking to be right here.
This is one of those plays where you go back and when you look at the game after it's over, say that was a pivotal play right there. Probably more so for Willis than the Woodlands, trailing this one 14-7. But again, all the momentum so far has gone to the Highlanders.
Yes, it has, and now the Highlanders facing a very rare sight how it's been so far in this first quarter, a 3rd down here. They have been picking up good chunks of yardage all game in this first quarter here. We'll have to see if that translates through the rest of the game and if it translates here. Well, they're in the red zone here, and they have a very powerful kicker.
Yes.
I can tell you that much. Both teams have very, very powerful kickers.
I was just going to say that, Wesley. The Starzyk, they were well in range for him.
The Highlander offense comes back out on the field.
Big down here, especially for Willis, if they want to try to turn this Highlander offense around or have any chance of it.
Quarterback with the running back to his right, 3 receivers to his right, 1 at the top of your screen to the left. Willis showing a blitz. He'll look to pass. He'll look to throw. He'll find his man. Did he step out of bounds before the first down, though? Looks like they might mark him a little bit short.
No, they're going to give him the first down, I believe. It will be a first down.
Looks like they will give him the first down there. That was very close there. It looked like he almost was trying to do a tightrope back. But it looked like the ball was stretched out above ahead of the first down marker, which will give him the first down here. Is now it's 1st down and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And they can make a first down. Looks like first down markers right at about the 5.
Quarterback line up in the split back formation. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Take the snap. Hands it off.
Big hole.
Big hole there.
Ball on the ground?
Ball on the ground. It looks like it is. And it looks like Willis has recovered. Pivotal play there for the Wildcats. Big play there for the Wildcat defense to get the offense on the field now. With no time remaining, we'll go to the second quarter. But once again, just a big play there to force the fumble.
Harris on that fumble recovery. Yeah, the Highlanders looked like they had all the indication of being able to extend that lead. And as we talked about before, this is the kind of game where turnovers matter most.
It definitely is. As you mentioned earlier, Willis, so far with 3 weeks in, is the number one defense in the district, and they're proving it right there.
It looks to me, again, my observation, Wesley, Willis looks like they're not used to the speed. I'm seeing tackles being missed. I'm seeing players being, how do I want to say it? Just Woodlands doing a better job of putting moves on the other team. Let's put it that way. And Willis, again, looks like they're being, not expecting the Highlanders to be as good as they are.
Right, and one of the main reasons why the Woodlands have been doing so good is Jackson Borlander there. He has been making some big explosive plays with that 85-yard touchdown run and some other ones there. He's definitely the key to this offense. So now the Wildcat offense comes back on the field. Quarterback, 2 receivers to his left and his right. Running back to his left. He's in the shotgun. Woodlands in 3-4 defense. Quarterback motions his man. It looks like it's going to be a quarterback keeper, read option or triple or pitch option there. And it'll be hit out of bounds at about the 14-yard line, it looks like.
Highlander defense had that covered pretty well.
They did have it covered very well. It looks like that they knew as soon as he started to roll out and they saw the man behind him that it was going to be one of those speed option plays.
Bishop on the carry for Willis.
So now the quarterback lined up.
Highlanders strung that one out pretty well, Wesley.
Quarterback's in the shotgun. Take the snap, look to throw. Finds his man across the middle for a first down.
Wildcats needed that one badly.
Yes, they did, as they keep this drive alive here, trying to answer back to those, trying to cut down the deficit and tie up this game here on this drive after the Woodlands scored two straight unanswered touchdowns on them. They need some of those explosive plays right now that the Woodlands has been getting.
Stevens on that previous reception. Ball moved out to the 26-yard line.
Quarterback takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's rolling out. It looks like he's going to try to throw it and run, but it'll be caught at about the 48-yard line. Another big play there by Willis. It looks like they're starting to finally hit their groove. And that's one of the benefits.
Pickens on that reception by Willis.
It's one of the benefits of having a dual threat quarterback. He's able to lure in the linebackers, able to leave a man open. So now he lines up trips left formation, running back to his right. Haven't run the ball very much here this game. Looks like that's not going to change as he looks to pass, and the pass will fall incomplete.
Yeah, that one was a little low. Receiver went down to try to get it, couldn't scoop it up. It'll be second down.
Second down and 10. The 49-yard line, ball placed on the apple.
Wildcats trying to steal back a little of that momentum. Highlanders here trying to turn it around or shut down that effort.
Highlanders showing a blitz. They will send a blitz. They'll send 6. He'll throw it out to his running back, who's able to put a move on a man, but it'll get tackled right about the 45 or 47, I should say, yard line.
It'll be third and long. Lawrence on that reception for the Wildcats.
Ball will be placed at the 48-yard line on the right hash. So you can hear the cowbells are ringing here for the Highlanders, trying to create some noise and divert this offense. This quarterback will take the snap, takes the handoff, and there's a whistle.
Have a flag. Going to be a false start against Willis. Not a time to have a penalty called against you.
False start will back the ball up to about the 44-yard line. Third down and long, you're about to see what they do. Quarterback lined up in the shotgun, running back to his right. No, they're going to move the ball back up. Can move the ball back up to the original line of scrimmage. Interesting development there. This quarterback motions his man out. Look to throw. Now he's going to take off and run for it. He's got a little bit of running room, but he'll be tackled short of the first down.
Right at the down marker. I think he's going to be a little short. Yeah, they're going to mark him right at about the 43-yard line. He'll be a couple of yards short. It'll be fourth down and decision time for the Wildcats.
Very interesting that after they moved the ball back, they ended up moving it back up to the original line of scrimmage.
Evidently, Woodlands must have taken the play. I didn't know you could do that on that particular penalty.
Now, keeping the offense out here on fourth down. Fourth down and 2.
Or maybe seldom do coaches decide to do that. Willis keeping the ball here. I think right now they think their offense is their best defense, the way Highlanders have been able to move that ball.
Snap the ball.
Little fake
It'll be a
jet
quarterback
sweep.
run, and he'll get just enough for the first down.
Just enough.
Wait for the official signal.
A little bit of a fake jet sweep there.
So it will be enough for the first down there. Great play there to keep this drive alive for this Willis offense. Trying to get some points on the board here. Tie up this game. Especially after that big play on defense. You always want to capitalize on turnovers. So quarterback lines up in the shotgun, running back to his left. Motions his man. He's going to look to throw it. Pocket collapsing. I bet the pass will be incomplete.
He was lucky that one didn't get intercepted. He was intended for number 12. He was not open. Stevens, the intended receiver.
There was a defender in the area ready to pick it off, but it looked like whenever he went up to catch it, he tipped the ball a little bit. Now the quarterback lined up an empty shotgun. Stack receivers to his left, three to his right. So take the snap. He's looking to throw. He'll find his man.
Flag comes in. Thrown over there. Could be pass interference, could be defensive holding. We'll have to wait and see. Or offensive pass interference. Looking for an indication here. Could have been a push off. We'll wait and see. He's given holding and pass interference signs there. We'll
wait for the official, for the head umpire.
Holding is the indication against the Highlanders. That'll be an automatic first down.
It'll be an automatic first down there. They already got 5 on the play, but now they do get a first down as now the quarterback lined up an empty backfield, same formation. Willis likes to run this empty backfield tonight is what it's looking like. Really trying to air it out this game.
Like a chess match going on right now.
Quarterback motions his man. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to find some room up the middle for a good 9 yard gain. Looks like they're going to mark him 1 yard short of the first down marker. And let me tell you this, you can definitely feel the energy here tonight. Both of the bands are playing. They're playing loud and they're playing proud. We got bagpipes and cowbells and high-powered offense. What more could you want?
Second and short.
This quarterback lines up in the empty backfield again.
Emerson calling the signals.
Takes the snap.
Lots of time.
He's looking to throw.
Got
Find his
open in the
man.
middle.
The first down at about the 15-yard line.
That will move the chains. 7:06 left in the quarter, left in the half. Bishop on the reception there for the Wildcats.
Bishop, that's who we're talking about. Two-way player, a wide receiver, and a cornerback. Now the quarterback lined up in the empty shotgun again. Motions his man. Motions the running back into position. Looks like it's going to be a handoff here, and he's going to get some room. He's going to stay on his feet for it looks like just about the first down there inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, looks to me, Wesley, like the Willis has adjusted their game plan here a little bit. We expected them to come out and throw a lot, which they have done. Now they have gone to their ground attack and doing it successfully.
First down and goal. Quarterback lined up at a split back formation for the first time this game. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He's going to run the ball here. We stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like they'll give him about a yard. Bring up second down and goal. And like we were saying, looks like they are going to try to lean more on this run game here, especially with how close they are to the goal line. Don't blame them. This quarterback lined up in the split back. And it looks like he's bullying his way in. Will there be a touchdown? Yes, it is. Touchdown, Willis.
Just smash mouth football right there, guy.
Smash
Robinson
mouth football
on that touchdown run.
Just straight run up the middle, smash mouth football. Everybody blocks everybody. Just a great play up there by the offensive line.
Have an official timeout. Yeah, they were running that ball with such authority. I was kind of surprised they didn't go to a more balanced attack earlier in the game when they were primarily going to the air. They looked like they have the front line and the running backs running with authority to have a good ground game. It'll be interesting to see. Of course, we got 5 minutes, 5:49 left in the first half. It's very much a chess match out there.
It very much is.
Teams making adjustments.
As it wouldn't surprise me if, like you said, they start going to that ground attack maybe a little bit more here, since they now know that they can run the ball.
Should be a great halftime show as well. Both of these schools have outstanding band programs. Color guard, drill team. We'll be turning up the field mic to let our YouTube audience have a better audio of that. Kind of game too, Wesley, where these extra points are going to matter a lot.
Yeah, we've seen it many times before when games come down to 1 point or 2 points or all these extra points. Actually, the Bengals and Chiefs game this past weekend came down. The deciding factor was a missed extra points by Evan McPherson. So now Willis is coming out here.
Willis out there to kick
point.
The extra point. Both teams have strong kickers.
This kick is up, and it is good. Game tied 14-14 here with 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first half. As both teams have shown their offense has some high power, as both teams have shown that they have a high-powered offense, I should say.
Yeah, for a minute there, it looked like the Highlanders were going to run off with it, and then it was the turnover.
It's all about momentum.
And it looked like they were going to be able to hold Willis on that drive. And they made some big plays. Converted it. We got a new ball game with 5:49 left in the half.
Yeah, this has been turning out to be a pretty good ball game.
We expected it.
Let me just say, I've had a lot of fun calling it with you in the booth so far.
And
I doubt that'll change.
And you're doing a great job on the play-by-play.
Thank you.
I'm kind of liking this analyst position, to tell you the truth.
I'm kind of liking this play-by-play position.
Now, they had that pooch kick earlier, which I was a little surprised. Evidently, they have a tremendous amount of respect for those receivers for the Highlanders. Bolander, they only have one man back, and they're going to kick it to him. Find a hole.
Looks like he's going to try to find some room. He's going to try to stay on his feet, and he bear crawls for about 5 yards up to the 35-yard line. Good return there.
Good return. Now the Highlanders have a chance to take that momentum back, put more points on the board, take this lead. It's probably leave a little time left on the clock. I think they'd like to burn as much of that clock as they can, and then with a score right before halftime.
Yeah, I always like to score right before halftime because Willis, they won the toss and they received, didn't they?
I don't remember we ever saw an indication of who won the toss. I might have just missed it.
Quarterback line up in the shotgun, two to his right and left. Motions his man in. It's going to be a handoff.
Got a hole.
He's got a hole. He'll run up the field for
Good
about
game.
8 yards.
It'll be second and short.
Second down and short, and this will really be the main story of the game is this Woodlands offense being able to get these big chunk plays.
Jordan on the carry there for the Highlanders. 2nd and 2.
Same formation. Quarterback in the shotgun takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's got pressure. He'll escape, and he'll slide short of the first down.
He'll be just short. Looks like it's probably going to be about third and half a yard. Well, they're going to mark him where he began his slide. You know, that's the rule on that. He went down around the little bit short of the first down marker, but he began his slide back where they marked it. Good officiating call there. Ball's going to be marked back at the 43-yard line. They got to get to the 46 for a first. Big down here for both teams.
Now you can hear the Willis faithful in the stadium here. They're starting to get loud as Willis shows a blitz. Quarterback lined up in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Looks like he's going to try to keep it. He's going to be close to the first down. It looks like after the second. Looks like after the second effort, he will get it.
Good front blocking by the front lineman for the Highlanders. And just good effort there. Very good effort.
That was now. It's first down at the 49-yard line.
Dalton on that carry.
Dalton, he's had a pretty good game here running the ball so far.
Keep the Highlander drive alive.
So now he lines up with the split back formation. Take the snap. Looks like it's going to be a run. Ball comes out. Looks like, and Willis will recover. What a big play there by the defense. Turnovers becoming a major part here in this game, as now Willis has the opportunity to score 2 unanswered touchdowns.
The Quentin Willis on that pickup there. It looked like to me, I don't know if we'll see the replay, but it looked to me like running back was trying to change hands with the ball. Looking to see the replay. Anyway, it looked like he was trying to change hands, put the ball opposite the side that he was going to be hit, which is the correct move. But in doing so, the ball got away from him, and Willis gets the fumble.
Now Willis going back to the empty formation. Woodlands showing a blitz off the edge. Quarterback takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to get hit right about the 44, 43-yard line.
Willis staying on that ground attack.
They are staying on that ground attack. It feels like after they scored on the rushing touchdown there,
that was Emerson on the carry.
It's a little bit of a It's a little bit of a boost, you know, to know that you can run the ball and you have this balanced offense. This quarterback takes the snap, looks to throw, he'll find his man. He makes a miss. What a juke! 10, 15, touchdown! What a play!
We talked earlier about the ability of the Woodlands receivers to put moves on the Willis secondary. In that particular case, it looked like the Willis did the same to the secondary for the Highlanders. Bishop on that reception and run. Earlier we thought, I mentioned, I keep going back to that prize fight analogy. Earlier it looked like the Woodlands had Willis on the ropes. Now it's, I wouldn't say they're necessarily on the ropes, but they have the momentum here for sure, awaiting the extra point.
They definitely do. Extra point is up, and it is good.
But I'm anticipating quite a few momentum shifts before this one's over, Wesley.
Definitely. Both teams with some high-octane offenses,
well,
as
you
can
got two
see.
heavyweights out there like this.
Yeah, you got two heavyweights out there, and they're just throwing haymakers. Just throwing haymakers at each other. Almost like you said, a boxing match or like a UFC fight. You know, you got two heavyweights out there, almost like Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou, just out there throwing hard hits.
Well, I think it's safe to say that both of these teams are not used to playing from behind.
Oh, no, they are not. They have been dominating their first few weeks of the season.
So it'd be interesting to see how they respond to that.
Very much will be with these two top teams in the district playing.
3:15 left.
Like we've stated, this is a rivalry game. They have had each other marked on their calendars since the schedules were released.
I know the Woodlands has after having lost the district to Willis last year. Walker back to receive. It'll be interesting to see if Willis kicks to him. First kick was a pooch kick. I think he's lining up for another pooch kick.
Line it up. Kick is away, and it is another pooch kick there.
Fielded up around the 28-yard line.
And oh, he gets slung down, and that's going to be a huge, and that's going to be a flag.
That'll be another 15-yarder, a face mask.
Yeah, you can see there, he just grabbed him, he just slung him to the ground.
The crowd responded to that one. It was kind of obvious. That'll give the Highlanders even better field position. Probably move the ball out to around the 40-yard line. We're waiting to see here.
So that was no doubt, that was a face mask there.
Move the ball out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, just some great starting field position out here for this Woodlands offense. We'll have to see what they can, if they can capitalize on it.
Very, very good observation. Yeah, they've got plenty of time left. 3:12 left. It's how they respond to, how the two teams respond to this.
Here comes the Woodlands offense. Quarterback line up at the shotgun, running back to his left. Trips right, one of the main formations that we've been seeing all night. So now it looks like he's going to try to throw. We got a flag down.
Looks like they're going back to those sideline passes they were very successful with in the early part of the game.
It appeared.
Bolander on the reception and carry.
Appeared there was a substitution issue with Willis. They were trying to get some guys off the field, and they just weren't able to get them off in time.
It looks like they're going to mark it. Let's see.
It's like they're actually going to mark.
It'll be a 5-yard substitution penalty. Move the ball out to the 47-yard line. Repeat first down. First and 5.
First down and 5 at about the 47-yard line. Quarterback line up in the shotgun.
Again, Dalton, your quarterback tonight.
Running back to his left. Willis showing a blitz. Looks like they're trying to send pressure. He's going to find his man across the middle, though. First down, Highlanders.
Good pass there. Receiver was tight, but the ball well thrown where only the receiver could catch it. Kuletsis on the reception. Move the chains. 2:44 and counting left in the first half.
Quarterback takes the snap. He's going to hand it off, but he's going to be stopped right behind the line of scrimmage. Good play there by the Willis defensive line, able to just break through the offensive line and get into the backfield there and force a no gain.
Looks like Woodlands, I was about to say go into a hurry up, but looks like they're going to take their time here. 2:09 and counting.
Some seconds left on the play clock. They're going to have to snap it quick here. Quarterback takes the snap. He's looking to pass.
Got his
He's
man
looking
open.
for his man, and they'll find him. And he'll be chased out of
bounds
at about the 27-yard line.
That'll be enough to move the chains and stop the clock. Bolander on the reception for the Highlanders.
There he is again, Bolander. He's made some big explosive plays here in this game. We'll have to see if they don't try to feed him the ball a little bit more. Now quarterback lined up, trips right. The shotgun. Willis showing a blitz. Look to pass. They're going to send pressure. He's going to throw one up.
Wide open.
And he'll catch it. Touchdown, Highlanders. Big play there to tie up this ball game pending this extra point. Looks like it was man coverage there.
Lancaster on that reception.
Man coverage there, and Lancaster was able to blow by his man and get open for the touchdown. Beautiful ball there, by the way.
Beautiful pass. And just like that, we've got another tie ball game.
As we do tie ball game, but in this extra point.
Starzik out there. I wonder if he'll hit that ball over there you talk about on the balcony where the people are sitting at their tables.
Oh, he kicked it on the roof. Hey, he kicked it up. Hey, he kicked it up there. He's got to go get it.
Somebody's going to have to go up on the roof and get it, right?
They don't have very many kicking balls.
I don't think I've called a bunch of games here, Wesley, and I've never seen anybody put it on the roof like that. Great catch there on the replay. Great catch.
Tell you what, though, with the way this game has been going, the JROTC, they're going to be tired doing them push-ups in the end zone after every touchdown.
I think this, with the heat out there we've got, it's still warm, I'm sure. Conditioning may come into play in the fourth quarter in this one.
It's going to bother me all night now that the ball is on the roof. Shoot, at halftime, send me out there. I'll go grab it for you. I was worrying about the poor people in the stands. I wasn't worrying about the roof.
Willis has 1:41 left on the clock.
How rude of me. Roofs are roofs, too. They deserve love. We'd be dying of heat stroke if it wasn't for this roof right here.
Again, both bands performing at halftime. Both bands, outstanding program for both schools.
Can we count that as an official catch for the roof?
I don't know how you would put that in the statistics.
Just put roof. One catch. T roof.
I would love to be in the locker room for these two teams at halftime to see that motivational speech that comes out, you know? Both have played well.
They both have played very well.
Harrison Bishop back to receive for the Wildcats.
It's now very interesting kicking formation here for the Highlanders. Almost like they're sending two kickers out there. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit of an onside here. Worst case scenario, they get the ball at the 35. Best case scenario, you get the ball at the 35. They have sent a man to go get the ball off the roof. That man is a brave hero. Now it will be an onside kick.
And got past the first man, and I think the Wildcats were anticipating that. Mickens.
And I must say, we have officially retrieved the ball from the roof.
Oh, I didn't see that. There
Thank
we go.
you. Thank you, kind sir.
The world can start turning again now, huh?
Seriously, though, kickers have very specific balls that they like to use, and it's very pivotal to get them back. That dude's the MVP of the game.
That gives Willis, that attempted onside kick gives Willis a little bit better field position here. They'll start at their own 32-yard line.
Quarterback
tie ball game, 21-all.
Quarterback lined up in the empty shotgun. Motions his man. He'll take the snap.
Little jet sweep, looking for some
Jet
blocks.
sweep.
He'll
He'll
get the
some
corner.
blocks. And he'll truck over a man at the 48-yard line. He ran him over.
Bishop on that carry for the Wildcats. Don't get too excited over there, Wesley.
Man, with how these teams have been playing, dude,
they show him
been
out of
very
bounds at the
electric
45.
play. Very electric plays. It's hard not to get excited. Quarterback lined up in the shotgun again, empty backfield. Look to throw. He's going to look for his man deep, and just out of reach.
He made an adjustment there. He came back to the ball, but he over-adjusted.
Would have been a spectacular catch
if he
was
would have
able
just
to make
turned
it.
around and jumped, he'd have caught the ball. Came back a little bit. Definitely a height advantage for him. Who was the intended receiver there, number 12? He definitely has a height advantage over there. Stevens, the intended receiver. That may be something they'll be going back to later.
2nd down and 10. Woodlands looks like they're showing
I
a
think
blitz.
Stevens is the tallest player on the field.
Woodlands brings pressure.
Looking
He'll find his
pass.
man over the middle. He's at the
Needs a
40.
block.
Makes a man miss. He makes him miss again. 20, 15, 10. Chasing him down inside the 5. What a great play there. Making the same man miss twice on the same play. Very electric play here by this Willis offense.
That was Lawrence on that catch and long run there. Quickly to the line, the Wildcats.
Now it'll be a handoff, and he'll truck through some guys.
We have a flag on the play, though. They ran that play so quick it might have been a false start. No, going to be offsides, it looks like the indication. It'll be declined and a touchdown for the Wildcats. You know, going back to that onside kick, Wesley, that gave the Wildcats good field position.
Yeah, but if I'm being honest, where they were kicking from the 40, it's not a bad decision. It's really not.
That's true.
Because they only started at the 30-yard line, which if they were to boom
35,
it
I
like
believe.
they've been, that would only be 5 yards ahead of where the touchback would be at the 25. Now Willis lined up for the extra point for Willis. Snap is good, holds good, kick is up and good. Hits the upright or hits the crossbar on its way back from bouncing off the net there to protect our Jumbotron.
1:08 left in the half, and to be honest, I think that's enough time for the Woodlands to score again. The way they've had those big plays early in the contest. Now, of course, the Wildcats have made some adjustments here.
The way that both these teams have been playing, 1 second is enough for them to score. Is enough time for them to score.
I think we'll see that pooch kick again.
Be very interesting to see what they do here on this kick. If they try to boom it out of the end zone, or if they do go for said pooch kick. It's Cantarero on to kick again. Looks like he is lining up for the pooch kick again.
He'll go to the opposite side.
The ball is live. And he'll get tackled at the 20, at about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, did not field it cleanly.
He was not able to field it cleanly, and which caused him to drop the ball and chase it back. He was where he will. If he would have fielded it cleanly, he would be at about the 30-yard line. But instead, now they're backed up to their own 19.
One of those games, Wesley, where your mistakes are going to cost you.
Mistakes are costly.
They cost you in any game, but in tight games like this, they can be especially big.
Now this Highlander offense going to look to score, but also probably going to try to run out the clock here a little bit if I were to guess, because they've seen that Willis can take 2 seconds, 3 seconds almost for those quick plays and just like that, score.
I don't know. I look for a deep pass.
Quarterback takes the snap. He's looking to throw. It looks like he's going to try to run it. He's got some room, and he'll take a slide down at about the 23-yard line.
He'll be short of the first down.
So it looked like that slide was intentional. It looks like he slipped there trying to put a move on the defender.
I think you're right. They're going to let the clock run out, I believe. 26 seconds left on the play clock, 36 on the, so they'll have to run at least one play here.
It will. Quarterback is looking to throw. Quick screen. He's looking to break some tackles, but he'll be tackled behind the line.
Wildcats have made some adjustments on those sideline passes since the first of the game when the Highlanders were picking up large chunks of yardage on those sideline passes, quick outs, some people like to call them. And they will let the clock run out. What do you think? It hasn't disappointed, has it?
It has not disappointed as we are heading to halftime here in this game. Willis leads 28-21 against the Woodlands here at Woodforest Bank Stadium. It's proven to be a very entertaining game. We've had some very exciting plays. You've heard me. I've gotten really excited for these, probably a little bit too much. No. Apologies if my voice is too loud to anybody.
All right. We're going to turn our mics off, Wesley, and we'll turn the field mic up and let our YouTube audience, enjoy the halftime show. Again, both the bands, outstanding programs, drill teams, color guards. Enjoy the halftime performance.
The band on the field is under the direction of senior drum majors Faith Gibbons, Cisco Plaza, Amy Garcia, and Caleb Sanders. Our color guard captain is Holly Tish. A band member of the week is Colton Morris. Tonight, the band and guard will march a portion of their 2024 competitive show entitled Dimensions of Death, with music arranged by Steve Bentley and Ben Hall. The show features music by Ludwig Beethoven, Philip Glass, Howard Hanson, and James P. Howard. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Woodlands High School is proud to present the award-winning Woodlands High School Marching Band and High Steppers. Tonight, the band will be performing a portion of their contest show, Fantasia on Frenchman Street. The band is under the field direction of drum major team Emily Fritchie, Amara Lewis, Fernando Perez, and Elizabeth Salinas. Percussion captains Camden Clough, Blake Keaton, Miles Estrada, Sophia Reyes, Justin Teal, and Alex Torres. Guard captains Olivia Thomas, Sarah Davis, and Avery Warren. This year's band president is Avery Sullivan, and the co-vice presidents are Lucas Funk and Felipe Blasro Bene. The historians are Claire Blockham, Alexa Andrade, and Audrey Bush. Secretaries are Mia Ashley, Caitlin Park, Aditya Aragon, Carolyn Sullivan, Charlotte Stateline, Finnegan Fitzgerald, and Gonzalo Aranda Ortega. Guard lieutenants, Ainsley Tuttle, Julia Larson, and Marissa Leach. Guard squad leaders, Bryn Bowman, Juliana Brano, Emma Pettercini, and Asia Wilson. Guard social officers, Maddie Lee and Vivi Hoppel. Guard skill leaders, Lila Lawrence and Zora Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, the Woodlands High School Marching Band. school high steppers.
All right, some great halftime shows there from the Willis Wildcat and Highlander Band. Both teams are out from the dressing rooms. I should say Willis is out from the dressing room, still waiting for the Highlanders to come out. So what are you thinking, Wesley? I mentioned during halftime, scoreboard says 28-21, but it might as well be tied up when you look at the big play potential of both of these programs.
Yeah, with the big play potential of both of these programs that we've seen so far, really anything can happen. Anything can happen in the second half. The tide can change just like that.
Both teams now out of the dressing room. Beautiful, almost full moon has risen to the east. I believe we call that a waning moon. We had an earlier full moon and a partial eclipse earlier this week. But it is a beautiful moon out tonight.
It is indeed very beautiful night for some football.
A little warm. Stepped outside during halftime. Not that cool nights that we had earlier in the season. Conditioning may come into play later in the game. Close game like this.
We await the arrival of both teams back out on the field. And here come the Highlanders of the Woodlands High School, running out the tunnel with smoke, running through their banner. They are hyped up and they are ready to get back into this ball game.
Well, they're not out of it by any shape or form. And there come the Willis Wildcats.
Wildcats hoping to hold on to this 7-point lead here in this second half.
You know, surprisingly, we haven't had any field goals. We haven't had any attempted field goals tonight.
That's very surprising. Every single or majority of the red zone trips by both teams have resulted in touchdowns.
Don't have the stats in front of me, but both teams have put a lot of yardage on the board.
As you mentioned earlier, we have a beautiful harvest moon out here tonight. Hopefully signifying the start of fall. It sure doesn't feel like it with temperatures and everything, but a man can hope.
I think the first day of fall is coming up next week. Am I right?
And that's what the calendar says, not what the temperature says, but we shall see.
Big crowd out here tonight. Big crowd.
Yes, indeed. Both teams traveled very well out here to this game.
You mentioned earlier, this is one that both teams had marked on their calendar. Highlander will get the ball first, trailing it 28-21.
Interesting to see if they go with that pooch kick once more, or if they just boom it. So now we're ready for the kickoff.
He's been pooch kicking it most of the time here. Looks like he'll do that again. Kick it deep.
Deep. Will be a turn, muffs it. Live ball.
Live ball on the ground.
Live ball on the ground. He splits special teamer.
Trying to break
going
tackles.
out to about the 20-yard line, and his helmet gets taken off there on the hit.
That's Bolander. We do have a flag on the play. Might be a face mask. Reynolds on the tackle for the Wildcats. I guess he picked the flag up.
It would appear so. Referee waving his hat usually signifies that he is waving the flag off.
All the adjustments have been made in at halftime. The motivational speeches have been given.
And we are now ready for some second half football as Woodlands quarterback Jack Dalton.
Woodlands came out early, moving the ball with authority. Those quick outs.
Dalton takes a snap from shotgun, hands it off.
Hand off.
Looking for some running room. Not going to find very much of it, but he'll still get about 6 yards on the carry.
That was good hard carry there. He did that on his own. Whistles on the play. on the carry. Jordan on the carry for the Highlanders. Hall
There's
on
a
the
flag
tackle
down
for.
There's a flag down on the sideline.
Looking for an indication here. Looks like illegal motion.
Looks like they're going
On
to pick the
Willis, they're
flag
going to
back
call
up.
it against Willis. They're not moving the. I guess they're going to be second down.
Second down, quarterback trips left, empty backfield. Willis showing a blitz. The call being changed at the line. Dahlin motions his man. Looks like it's going to be a quarterback keeper here. He's going to try to find some room for the first down, but he won't be able to get it.
They'll be about a yard short. Be third and about a. Well, they're going to call it 3rd and 1.
Does he need 3rd down and 1?
Highlanders not appearing as aggressive in this initial series as they were in the first half.
It is what it is looking like, but so they're going to huddle here.
Playing a little more conservative.
Let's see what formation they come out in. Maybe they saw some things that they didn't like, and now they're changed it at halftime.
3rd and 1.
Now,
and we have a whistle again. And we have a timeout, Highlanders.
Interesting there. They were in a little bit of a wildcat formation there with Bolander as the lineup as the QB. It's like they saw something that they didn't like in regards to the defense, and now they were lined up, so now they're going to call a timeout. Still 3rd down and 1.
That'll be the first timeout of the half for the Highlanders.
.40 left in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 1. Wouldn't be surprised if we see some sort of a hard count maybe to try to draw Willis off sides. But we shall see. A little bit of a longer timeout here.
It is. Officials blowing the whistle. I think they're going to mark that ball ready for play here if the teams don't get ready. 25-second clock hasn't started.
Now it has started. They're going to keep the Wildcat Bolander in at quarterback. It's going to be a sort of quarterback, Wildcat quarterback power. He'll be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't think he made it.
Oh, it looks like they're going to mark him just short. Wouldn't be surprised,
they
though.
may have to measure this one, Wesley. We're going to discuss it. Howland on the tackle. Allen on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Looks like they are going to mark it just short.
Yeah.
Referees, though, they are coming together. They're calling for a timeout. It looks like they will send the chain gang out. Calling for an official timeout. And it appears, yes, they will. Here comes the chain gang.
I don't know. This one's going to be right at the chain. It may. It's the end of the chain, not the pole. It's going to be close.
One of the very interesting parts about the game, the chain gang. Unsung heroes of sorts. Oh.
I don't know. It's going to be on how you interpret it. No indication yet. They gave him first down.
That was right at the end of the chain, too.
First down, Highlanders keep their drive alive, trailing this one, 28-21. I think that one was one, Wesley, where the official had to sit there and study it a bit.
Yeah. Quarterback line up in the shotgun split back formation. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff. He's going to look for a little bit of room, but he won't be able to find it. The Willis defense has been doing a great job of swarming on the ball here in this second half so far.
Jordan on the carry for the Highlanders. Long on the tackle for Willis. Yeah, you're right. Really, they made that adjustment, I think, in the probably the second quarter.
Quarterback in the shotgun again. Motions his man out.
Handoff.
Look for the handoff.
Quarterback keeper. He'll get a couple out of it. It'll be 3rd and about 5. Call it a long 4.
You can definitely tell this Willis defense has made some adjustments because they're not letting up very many explosive plays. They've been holding them to 3 or 4 yard gains every single play here. So now it's 3rd down and about 4.
Willis showing blitz.
Quarterback line up in a shotgun. 2 receivers to his left and his right. Motions his man in. Now he goes back out. Look to throw. He'll find his man, and he'll get the first down and a little bit more. Mark him out at about the 41-yard line.
That'll be enough to move the chains, keep the drive alive. Kuletsis on that reception and run.
Quarterback in the shotgun, trips right formation. Running back sprints out. Quarterback looks like he's going to try to run for it. Dalton, he's going to get a couple of yards there, but not before he gets ran out of bounds.
Looks like they're marking right at about the 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It is where they will mark it. It will be 2nd down and 6.
Scoreboard says 7.
Quarterback, line up in the shotgun, split back formation. And motions out.
That quick
Look
out.
there for a swing pass.
Looking for a block.
Looking for a block. He'll get a couple of yards there. Up to about midfield at the 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 2.
I believe it's going to be 3rd down and about 2, Wesley.
3rd down. My apologies.
You're fine.
Now quarterback lined up in the shotgun.
Highlanders have been 100% on these 3rd down conversions so far. In the second half.
Willis showing a blitz. Quarterback's going to try to keep it. Is he going to run for the first down? He will. And he'll get a little bit more after that, up to about the 44-yard line.
Good hard run there.
Into Wildcat territory.
Eluded a few tacklers. Was able to get that first down. Williams on the tackle for the Wildcats.
You see just great job blocking up there by the offensive line, being able to create that hole, allowing him to run for the first down.
Big difference in the way this game opened. We had big plays. Now it's more of a ground attack and short yardage runs.
Quarterback flips it forward. He's got some room, and he'll get the first down. And he stepped out of bounds at about the 31-yard line.
That was Stewart on the carry. Correction? Correction, yeah, Bolander.
Bolander, we've been calling his name a lot. They've been feeding him
Yes.
the ball, and with good reason, because they have been able to make those explosive plays with him all night long.
A lot of defensive players out there with their hands on their hips, and we got a lot of half left to play.
Quarterback looking to throw.
Got him open in the end
He's got him
zone.
in the end zone. Touchdown! Holds on to the ball through the hit. What a play there by the Woodlands offense.
Beautiful post pattern.
Cut this down to an extra point to tie it.
Kuletsis on the reception there for the Highlanders. We're 1 point away from having it tied again.
This game has very much been a back and forth game, and like I said earlier, it definitely could come down to who scores last.
Starzik out there for the extra point. I don't think he can put this one on top of the building because of the scoreboard.
He will put it through the uprights though, as now it is tied 28-28 with 7:11 to go in the third quarter.
New ball game.
Very new ball game, tied up. Like to see how this Willis offense responds.
I don't think anyone's going to be leaving this one early.
Oh, no. It's going to be a real close game up to the final buzzer. Sees the fan cam. Both schools' student sections have shown out today. We've been hearing them up here in our press booth area. They have been making noise. They have been loud.
Harris back to receive for the Wildcats. Harris and Bishop back to receive for Willis.
Now we've seen this Woodlands kicker. We've seen him boom it through the up, or we've seen it boom it into
He's
the
been putting
end
him in the
zone.
back of the end zone. He's got a little bit of a wind with him.
The kick is away. Looks like he will return
I
it.
looked at that and said, "Hell, looks like he's going to
10.
try to bring it out. He's got
Out
a
to
lane."
the 20, but it'll be brought down at about the 22-yard line.
So he'll lose about 3 on that. But you never can tell. Looks like we may take an official timeout here. Harris on the run back. No official timeout. Player was able to get up on his own. Now we find out how Willis responds. Wesley?
Be very interesting to see how they respond here.
New game.
It is a new game. It's all tied up. You got 7 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Anything can happen.
For the end of the first half, Willis has gone more to a ground game.
The quarterback lines up in the empty backfield.
Looks like they're going to go back to the pass.
Going to look to throw. Find his man over the middle. They love throwing those short slant routes all night. The slants, the drags. They haven't thrown the ball deep very much this game. And on the big plays that they've had passing, it's been those short routes where the wide receiver is just able to get some yards out of it, making men miss.
Second about 3.
Same formation, empty backfield. Woodlands showing a blitz.
Ball sitting on the 20-yard line. Or 30-yard line.
Woodlands sending the blitz. And they're going to get to him behind the line of scrimmage. What a sack. Great play there by the defense.
Big play. Now rather than 2nd and 3, they're going to be looking at 3rd and about 8. Good hard rush there.
They sit 6 men there to rush. Only 5 linemen out there that can protect. 6 versus 5, 6 always wins.
Carlin on that sack. We're going to give him credit for it. Big down here.
Motions his man. Quarterback looking to throw over the middle. He's not going to be able to haul it in. Incomplete. 4th down now coming up.
And the Wildcats will be forced to punt.
So, well, one of the few times that we've actually seen one of the punters come out on the field this game.
That's true. Kid's got a foot, though.
He does.
He had about a 60-yard punt in the first half. kicked it over the head of the receiver. Number 3 back for the Woodlands. Justin Willis back to receive. He'll kick that ball over his head where he's standing now, based on what I saw earlier. The end over end kick.
End over end kick.
It'll take a Woodlands bounce.
Be
Looks like
down.
they're marking right at about the 44-yard line. He didn't get the bounce he got in that first half.
It did not. It looked like it was spiraling sideways almost instead of flipping end over end.
It was an end over end. It wasn't the strongest kick as he had in the first half.
It was not, unfortunately. But still, nonetheless, that's
Great field position for the Woodlands.
It is some great field position for the Woodlands. We'll have to see if they capitalize. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. All game tied up 28-28.
I think we've had at least a couple of lead changes in this game.
Yeah, they've been going back and forth all game. Quarterback lines up with a shotgun. And back to his right. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right.
Dalton back there.
Low snap. Looks like he's going to try to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He is very lucky that was not picked off.
That could have been a quick pick six for Willis.
Jermaine Bishop there in on the pass breakup. Like you were saying, that could have very well been a pick six, especially with Bishop's speed.
2nd and 10. Ball still on the 44-yard line of the Highlanders. Tie game. 5:24 left in the third quarter.
Quarterback motions his man out. Looks like it's going to be a screen pass. He's going to try to get a couple of yards out of it, and he will. About 4 yards, bringing up 3rd down and 6.
Lancaster, the receiver. We got about 5 out of it. We'll call it 3rd and 5.
Dawn motions the running back to his left side. Trips right formation.
We got a whistle. I think we have a timeout. Yeah, timeout. Wildcats.
We'll say this game is not disappointed at all.
No, and it's the kind of game where you don't want your opponent to get more than a touchdown ahead of you.
Both teams have
each team can hurt you.
Yeah, both teams have been scoring very well, I must say. We came into this game expecting a really good one that will be close to the end of it, and that's what we've been getting.
Well, we talked earlier. This is pretty much, I don't know, probably for the district.
It pretty much is right here. I know it's only
very early in the season.
It's very early in the season, but it definitely is one of the more pivotal games.
But I think your fellow students up at Conroe might differ with that. They're always also sitting at 3-0.
Yes, and they're currently playing New Caney.
We ought to check that score.
Staunton lines up with a shotgun. Trips right. 1 receiver to his left. Running back to his left also in the shot.
Looks like Willis has gone more to that man-to-man now.
Indeed it does. As Dawn motions his man. He's going to look to throw.
He's got
room. He's going to try to run. He's got blockers. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15. Down inside the 15-yard line. Big play by Dalton. What a great run there by Dalton. He doesn't see anything open. Just able to use that playmaking ability of his to find his way downfield.
Bishop on that tackle for the Wildcats. That touchdown-saving tackle.
Very much was. So now they're going back to the split back formation. Two receivers to his right, one to his left.
Wildcat staying with that man-to-man pass defense.
Dalton takes the snap. Looks like it's going to be a read
Quarterback
option.
keeper.
He's going to keep it. He's going to be close to the first down, but he's going to be marked about a yard short inside the 5-yard line.
It'll be second and short inside the 5. Henneter on the tackle.
It's going to be about 2 yards short is what they're going to mark it as. They can still get a first down here. It's not first and goal just yet.
This game may come down to Wesley to who gets tired first.
Definitely will. We go.
And we have a timeout. 3:34 left in the third quarter. Woodlands threatening.
Woodlands with only one timeout left. Willis with 2. 3:34 left in the third quarter. Game still all tied up, 28-28.
We were talking earlier. Willis, the Woodlands, Conroe, probably favorites for the playoffs.
That's that fourth team that nobody knows about.
It'll be that fourth team that is going to be the one to be decided, I think. Well, they'll all be decided, but I think you know where I'm going with that. That'll be the one that will be probably decided on the last game of the year.
Most definitely will, just like it was last year with Conroe and College Park winning, and whoever won that game got the last spot. Whoever lost that game went home. So now it'll be interesting to see if they stick with the run game here inside the 5-yard line. Wouldn't surprise me if they do.
Nobody's left, that's for sure.
Has felt like some longer timeouts here tonight. Very interesting as now both teams run out on the field. Dalton lined up in the shotgun again, running back to his right. Take the snap, he'll hand it off. He's not gonna get there just quite, but it will be first and goal now.
He tried to bounce it outside. Linebacker able to come up and meet him. It'll be second and goal. Ball now on the 1-yard line.
It is on the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal. First down and goal here. We'll have to see if they can capitalize on this drive. Took to the run game. Woodlands showing a big blitz. So you're going to hand it off. And he's not going to quite get it, is he?
Yeah, see.
Yes, they will. On the he got it on the second effort.
And the push from the offensive line. Woodlands take a lead here, 34-28, awaiting the extra point.
Great drive there by the Woodlands.
It was. Very time-consuming drive. Took out most of the third quarter.
That it did, but
2:57 left.
Never want to leave a lot of time on the clock for any team, especially Willis, with how they have been playing. The extra point, snap is good, hold is good, kick is up and good.
New score.
New score, 35-28, Woodlands. Those JROTC, they got to be getting tired, right? With all the scoring that's been going on. Can't help but feel for them. Luckily enough, with it being nighttime now, the field temperature has cooled off a little bit.
Yeah, but it's still humid out there.
It is still very humid. That is correct. It is always humid. It's humid whenever and wherever. This game, it has been very much back and forth. It has very much been a slobber knocker out here. Like you mentioned before, it is like two haymakers out there, or two heavyweights out there just going at each other. Big play after big play.
Robinson and Bishop back to receive for the Wildcats. We did get a run back. Starzik's been putting it in the back of the end zone, but we actually had a run back, although it cost him 3 yards on the previous kickoff from the Highlanders.
Kicks away, and he will boom it.
I don't think he'll run this one back.
He will not, and that will bring the ball out to the 25-yard line.
Emerson will bring his offense out on the field, trailing this one now, 35-28.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Willis responds here. You know, they're trying to tie up this ball game. This is a very pivotal game for both of these teams' seasons, because this will really dictate pretty much who wins the district, like we said multiple times before. But also, it doesn't help. It also helps a little bit if you defeat your rival while doing it. Now, quarterback lined up in the shotgun. Take the snap, low snap. Running back's going to try to make something out of nothing, but he won't be able to. He'll get about 2 yards there on the game.
That low snap kind of hurt the timing of that play. Lawrence on the carry. We'll call it 2nd and 8.
Emerson lined up, empty backfield, shotgun.
Is that the same quarterback we had the first half?
Looks like it.
Okay.
He's looking to throw. Throw, finds his man.
Did he catch it?
It looks like they are going to give him the catch.
That was a good hands catch there. Mentioned earlier, number 12, Stevens. He's probably the tallest player on the field. Was able to reach out there with his hands, bring that ball in. He was well covered.
That's a big size advantage, but whenever you're running those inside like slant routes that they've been running all game, it's very easy to just reach out and grab him with the long arms that he has. His quarterback lined up in the shotgun, empty backfield. He's gonna look to pass. Woodland sends pressure. He's gonna try to throw it deep, but he overthrows his man.
Wildcats looking for a holding flag there. They won't get it.
To Woodlands, the Highlanders, they were sending the blitz there. They were able to get pressure on the quarterback, Emerson, which unfortunately led to him overthrowing his receiver. He had him open too. So now Emerson lines up in the same formation. Empty backfield, shotgun. Takes the snap. He gets hit as he throws, but the pass will be caught.
He'll be short of the first. It'll be 3rd and about 5. Stevens again on that reception. As you mentioned, using those long arms to be able to snatch that ball out of the air. We'll call it 3rd and long 4.
Emerson, interesting that they're going with this empty backfield so much this game.
They're going back to the throw. They were moving the ball pretty well on the ground earlier. Now they've gone back to the pass.
Woodland showing a blitz. He bounces off some guys. He's got room.
Blockers.
He's at the 40. He's got a blocker. The 30. The 20. The 15. The 10. 5. Touchdown,
and
Wildcats.
Just like that, we're going to have a tie ball game.
What a play there by Bishop. He bounced off of about 2 guys whenever he caught the ball, and he was able to get some blockers out in space, and he was able to just turn on the Jets and run into the end zone.
Both teams have had good success with those quick out patterns, and it really kind of boils down to poor tackling.
It really does. That and the fact that these receivers have just been able to get into space, and they are so quick
Yes.
They're able to just jet down the field.
Extra points are critical in a game like this.
Signing up for the extra
Willis
point.
for the extra point.
Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up and good.
Didn't go on the roof, did it?
Nope, but it went into the balcony.
Did it knock over somebody's drink?
No. It was close to, but
It was close. I didn't see people trying to dive out of the way. But tie ball game, Wesley.
it's a tie ball game. It feels like we've been saying that all game, though. No team has really gotten a big lead. No team.
It's going to be one of those games. Whoever wins this game, I imagine the players and band and everybody else will probably, teachers won't be too hard on them if they come in late tomorrow morning.
Yeah, no matter who wins or loses, both teams have played one heck of a game so far through three.
Walker back to receive for the Highlanders. Willis doing the kicking again for Willis. I think Willis actually has 2 players with the last name Willis. Am I correct?
It looks like it. Looks like he's going to be lining up for that pooch kick again. As he will. So take
Picked
the
up
kick.
about the 9-yard line. Looking for room.
Looking for room.
Breaking tackles.
Breaking tackles, be dragged down by a gang of Wildcats at about the 23-yard line.
I believe that was Shane Walker. Am I correct, Spotter? Pattamore on the tackle for Willis. We got a new game.
We do. Feels like we've been saying that a lot also because it really has been. It hasn't been specifically one team's game at all.
You know what we said earlier about both of these teams having good kickers?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be something if this game came down to a last-second field goal?
That would definitely be something.
We have a flag. Illegal procedure against Willis. Did they have 10 men on the field? Or too many men, 12 men on the field?
No, they have 11.
And he was indicating Willis
Looks like it is
actually going to go against the Highlanders. Highlanders have played pretty error-free ball in terms of penalties tonight.
Both teams have.
Both teams, you're right.
The only real big one I could think of is those 2 face masks.
That's true.
Those 2 penalties, they can be costly, though.
That quick out again.
Quick out. He's going to look for some room. He'll get out to about the original line of scrimmage.
I think they'll get one more. Walker on the reception.
Now bring out 2nd down and 9.
$1:13 left in the quarter.
So now Dalton's going to line up in the shotgun again. Which seems to nowadays be the very popular formation as opposed to a single back or I formation. So take the snap. He's going to look to throw.
Lots of time.
He's going to look to find his man, but it's going to be intercepted.
He's looking for some blockers.
He's looking for some blockers. He's at the 20.
He'll run out of bounds.
And that could be a big play here in this ball game.
Big play. 18 run out of bounds on the 18-yard line. Hatchet on that interception and run back. That was the one pass that Dalton let get away from him tonight. The only pass he's let get away from him.
Just let the pass get away from him.
Big defensive series here for the Highlanders, trying to keep them out of the end zone with score tie game. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Wildcats looking to would love to put this one in the end zone, take their lead back.
Since man in motion is going to be a jet sweep.
He's got room. Down to around the 10.
Down to about the 10. Bring up 2nd down and 1.
Bishop on the carry. I'll tell you what, we talk about the audience here, the crowd here tonight. Our YouTube audience is getting treated to a great game tonight, too.
Yes, they are. They've been treated to a great game, a great halftime show, and overall just a great broadcast.
I think this is one where our fellow commentator, Jackson Cochran, wishes he were here. He's a great commentator. Great game. Quick out.
Snap. He's going to look for the screen pass again, and he'll walk into the end zone. Oh! That's a late hit. Ooh.
No flags.
No flags. Very interesting.
That was one I think could have gone either way. Bishop on that touchdown reception, and we got a new game again. Our new score, I should say, Willis 41. 76 points in this ball game.
Whew. This has been a very high-scoring ball game.
Willis out there to kick. And we got flags galore.
And the kick is up in the balcony. Okay. It was very interesting that there was no flag called on that hit after he was in the end zone.
It was more of a bump, I'll be honest. In my opinion, more of a bump. Looking for the indication here. They're going to mark the ball back. Both of these kickers have strong legs, although it 5 yards, extra point, doesn't make it as much of a chip shot. Now we're looking at a 25-yard field goal.
But he's got the power to drill it.
High snap.
High snap. But he will kick it
and it's
through
good.
The uprights.
He put it through. New score, 42 to Willis. Woodlands 35. Do we have another flag on the play?
It appears so.
I think they're probably going to pick this one up. Yes, he's waving it off.
Yes, they will. They will wave off the flag.
It's been the kind of game, too, where the officials have not had to get involved. There haven't been that many penalties. There haven't been any penalties that I can remember that were played a big role in the outcome. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, it's still early, but it's just been a good football game between two good teams.
Really has been a very high-scoring game. Combined 77 points put up by both teams.
We knew these two teams were very evenly matched earlier. Of course, a lot of people were questioning how good Willis would be this year with the graduation of T.J. Lagway having gone to the University of Florida.
And I must say, he's been having himself pretty good so far at Georgia.
So far,
Florida.
Emerson has been playing a great game.
Hooch kick again.
A fair catch. Signal for taken at the 25. See if they'll mark him at the 25. Yeah, they will. They'll mark him right at the 25.
Marco Murray caught it, and now it's up to this Woodlands offense to respond after that interception.
And it looks like they're going to mark him actually at the 26, Wesley. Now the Woodlands will take over trailing it, 42 to 35. But like I said, this game, these two teams, touchdown field goal difference, might as well call it a tie at that point with so much time. Well, 21 seconds left in the third quarter.
Now Dalton line up in the shotgun. Let's take the snap. Looking for one of the quick throws again.
Ooh.
Almost picked off.
Highlanders cannot afford another interception. 18 seconds left on the clock.
They cannot. Look like just hit off of his receiver's hands.
Well, I noticed, too, again, Highlanders had 3 receivers out on 2 defensive backs. I think that's where they're probably going to, long as Willis is willing to play them that way, we're probably going to continue to see a lot of quick outs. Handoff in the middle. He's got a hole.
He's got a hole. A ball came out.
Did it come out?
Pivotal play if it did end up coming out, or if he was down.
Be one where
no, it looks like they're going to mark him down before.
Yeah. Second down. Look to see if we're going to have a replay on that. There will be a timeout here, I believe.
It'll be the end
of the quarter.
Of the
third quarter.
Heading into the fourth quarter. Score, Willis 42, the Woodlands 35.
If you're going to the refridge, you better make it quick.
Currently, right now, the other game in the district, Conroe is beating New Caney 37-7 at New Caney.
Yeah, we mentioned Conroe being probably that third team to be a favorite to make the playoffs.
Yeah, it could be. Honestly, feels like they could also be a little bit of a dark horse to maybe even take the district. It'll all depend to those games against Willis and the Woodlands. They're 2 rivalry games. But I think they do have a great shot at making the playoffs for the 3rd year in a row.
Coach Hardeman's done a great job up there.
He has done a great job as Dalton now. On top of the shotgun. Running back to his left, 2 receivers to his left and to his right. Low snap on the ground. He's going to be able to pick it up and throw it.
Pass.
He's got room down at the 45-yard line. Great play there.
Big play. Jordan on that reception. And Scamper get the ball all the way down to the 45-yard line of Willis.
Ball's on the ground. He's just able to pick it up and throw it to the wheel route is what it looked like there.
Yeah, great recovery. Great recovery.
Great recovery by Dalton, who lines up in the shotgun. And back to his left.
Handoff.
Snap, handoff. He'll be driven back. But the forward progress will put him right at about the line of scrimmage.
They'll give him a yard. Call it 2nd and 9. We talked about conditioning. Neither one of these teams look like they're slacking up any.
No, they're not. This is the exact reason why you have the sprints during the sprints after practice. You know, might hate them during practice, but as soon as the game comes and you actually need them, that's whenever they pay off.
Clock running, 10:57 left in the game.
Dalton looks like he's going to throw the quick out again. He'll find his man, but only get about 3 yards, bring up about 3rd down and 5.
Shane Walker on that reception. It'll be a 3rd and 5. Big down here. Big down.
Big down here to hopefully.
Wildcats trying to nurse that 7-point lead. Highlanders trying to tie it back up.
Dalton lights up in the shotgun. Motions his man in. It's going to be a jet sweep.
Going to try to make the corner, and he won't do it.
He will not get it. Interesting decision now here for the Highlanders. If they keep their offense on the field, if they feel like it's 4th down territory,
they're going to give him forward progress at the 40-yard line, but it'll be 4th down. Decision time for the Highlanders. Bolander on the carry.
They'll get a little bit extra time to decide on as there will be an official timeout on the field.
Official timeout. What do you do?
I mean, it really depends on how much faith you have in your offense. Because
down by 7 and give the ball to Willis on the 40-yard line if you don't make it.
But then if you get it, you keep the ball. You keep the drive alive.
Yeah, but if you punt it, you can definitely pin them back.
There's no guarantee, though, because the punt could go out of the end zone and come back out to the 20. It's one of those real, like, you never know. It's really up to the coaches here. Really just depends on how much faith you have in your offense.
That's why we're not getting paid the big bucks.
That's why we're correct.
All right. A lot of time left. I'd punt it myself, but again, I don't make the big bucks.
No.
It looks
They're going to go for it on 4th down here.
This was one where everybody ought to be on their feet, but they're not.
Line up in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Pass is going to be caught, and he's going to get the first down.
Big down, big down. Garcia on that catch and run.
The gamble paid off. First down for the Highlanders here. Now.
Just a matter of who wants it more now.
It's a nice little screen pass that they had there. Worked like a charm, got on the first down.
Ball now sitting on the 32-yard line. Time not a factor, really. 9:36 left in the game.
It's going to be a run up the middle.
Big
He's got
hole.
room. He's at the 15, the 10. It's a foot race. 10-5. Touchdown, Highlanders.
No flags.
No flags on the play. As now, pending this extra point, they have the
Hollis
opportunity to tie up the game.
Haas on the carry. That's a name we haven't called tonight.
It's now 1-point ball game now, pending this extra point. Very pivotal point here.
Yeah, they're all going to be pivotal at this point.
Every single play is pivotal. Snap is good. Kick is up, and it is good. And it's on the roof again.
9:25
Oh,
left.
is it going to go over?
Yeah, it went
No,
on
it
the
is
second
not.
roof.
It's the second time he sends it on the roof. The roof has 2 catches.
Think we're going to be looking at overtime?
I mean, do we have overtime? Actually,
not sure,
a really
to
great
tell you the truth.
question.
I'm still thinking a field goal is going to just determine this one.
Something last second. Yeah, but we need to put a net up there. We need to put a net, protect the people on the balcony and the roof. That's the second time he's launched it onto the roof.
Starzyk will be kicking into the slight breeze here now. I don't think it'll matter. I don't know. I think we'll get a run back this time.
So now
Wiggins back to receive.
the student section is rocking here for the Woodlands.
Netkins back to receive.
Lining it up. Kick is off.
And no,
And
he will kick it out of
boom
the back of the end zone.
Out of the back of the
Out
end
of the back.
zone.
He must have heard me talking about him.
Just a 70-yard kick. Nothing big.
42 all.
Our hero
9:25.
has returned back on the roof, by the way, to retrieve his second ball of the evening. He is getting paid overtime. He is the MVP of this game.
Ball boys downstairs waiting for him to throw it back to him.
That man is great.
Too bad we can't get a TV shot of him tonight.
Very bad.
Throw out, quick out. He'll get a few out of it. Call it second, about 7.
Interesting. Probably see if they try to maybe, at this point, for both teams, you want to try to wind down the clock a little bit while also trying to score.
True.
So the quarterback lines up in the empty backfield like they've been running all night. Three receivers to his left, two to his, or three.
Bad snap.
Bad snap.
Got it off.
He's got it off. He makes a
Moves
man
the
miss.
tackler.
What a juke.
Tries to make a move. Get up. Looks like they'll mark him right at the 50-yard line. Big first down for the Wildcats.
What a play there by
Nope.
Bishop. Again,
No
he's been putting people on skates all night long.
Been a lot of missed tackles in this game too, though. Sideline tackles.
Having a lot of missed sideline tackles.
You could call it putting a move on somebody, but you could also call it as a missed tackle.
Quarterbacks line up in the backfield again. Emerson. Low snap. He's able to corral it.
Got
He's
a
going
man
to throw
open.
it
Got to
deep.
step on him.
He's got it. Inside the 10-yard line. Still going, but it'll be tackled just outside the 10.
That's Stevens.
It's these big explosive plays that have been getting both teams these big chunks of yardage.
40-yard reception on that. And just like that, Willis is knocking on the door. The punches have gotten quicker, more frequent.
They definitely have. Is now lining up in the shotgun with the running back to his left. Three receivers to his left, one at the bottom of your screen to his right. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff. He's going to look to throw. And did he catch that?
We're looking for an indication. Yes.
He caught it.
They're going to give it to him.
What a play. Wait, was that a catch or was that an interception? See the replay here. Oh my goodness, what an interception.
It was an interception. Big play for the Highlanders.
Big play. What an interception.
Bartolozzi on the interception for the Highlanders. I thought it was a touchdown. I'm sorry.
I thought it was too.
It was deep in the end zone.
It was deep in the end zone. We saw the catch signal, which...
Now the Highlanders have an opportunity here to take the lead back.
Big play there,
Wildcats took a long time to get their defense on the field.
It's going to be that jet sweep again.
He'll be hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll get a couple out of it. We'll call it 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that was just a great play. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That was just hands down great play. Great ball awareness by the defensive back to be able to turn around and intercept it.
This has the makings of being one of the best high school football games played in the state of Texas this year.
It definitely does, and it's been an honor to call it with you.
Likewise.
Quarterback lineup in the split backfield, shotgun. Hands it off.
Breaking tackles.
Breaking tackles.
It'll be enough for the first down. Move the chains.
It will move the chains there. There he is again, Bolander
again on the carry. He's had a big night tonight.
He definitely has been a big night tonight. Seems like every time he's touched the ball, it's been a first down. He just has that explosive playmaking ability that you love to see. Quarterback take the snap.
Flag on the play.
Quarterback draw. He's going to have some room. And he'll get tackled at about the 45-yard line. We'll have to see what the flag is.
Thrown by the line judge. I see one of the Woodlands coaches pointing toward Willis. Yeah, it'd be offsides. Offsides against Willis is the initial indication. I'm sure the Highlanders will not take this one. Oh, 2.
Offsetting penalties.
Offsetting penalties. I believe it was holding on the Woodlands and offsides on Willis. So we'll replay. They're going to mark it. Yeah, it'll be.
Replay first down.
Yeah.
After the offsetting penalties.
Down to 6:54 left in the game.
It's been a good one.
Clock not a factor yet. goes back to what you were talking about earlier, Wesley. Woodlands would love to take a lot of that clock off and go down and score.
Motions man out.
Quick out.
Quick out.
That looked like that could have been one that was close to being a lateral.
It is what it looks like, but incomplete pass instead.
One of those which you might call dangerous passes.
It did look like it was a very dangerous pass. Looks like it was a little bit low, and he got hit trying to catch it. So if that was indeed a lateral, then it would have been a live ball, and they definitely could have had a chance to scoop and score. The quarterback lineup in the split back formation.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. He's going to look for the quick throw again. They're going to that quick throw all night, and it's been working for him.
It'll be short of the first down. It'll keep the clock running. It was Lancaster on the reception. Woodland's not in any hurry here. As we talked about earlier, they'd love to be able to eat a lot of that clock off, go down and score. But it is 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and about 5. See what they do here. Going with the hard count, now audibling. Lined up in the split back formation. Willis showing a blitz. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to try to bounce it to the outside, but he won't get it. He will not be able to get it.
It'll be a punting situation for the Highlanders. Now the tables have turned, and it'll be a situation where the Wildcats can take a lot of the time off the clock if they can move the ball.
This will be the first time that we've actually seen the Highlanders punt. And there's 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. And that says a lot about their offense. That this is only the first time that their punter has seen the field.
It's also a point in the game. We talked earlier about there was a lot of mistakes in the first half. You don't want to make a mistake at this point in this game.
Not at all.
Willis receiver back. He's giving Starzyk plenty of room.
Starzyk, and he booms it.
Good high kick. He's going to let it hit. Where are they going to mark it? It'll go out of bounds.
It'll go out of bounds. It looks like inside the 10.
Now they're going to bring it out to around the 20-yard line. That's where they're going to mark him, at the 20-yard line. So the Wildcats will have 80 yards to go. Tie game, 4:49 left in the contest.
It has been a great game. I can tell you that much. Both teams have been high-octane, high-scoring offenses. It's what we expected. It is definitely what we expected from this game.
And I can tell our fellow commentator, Jackson Cochran, is at home saying, oh, I wish I was calling that game. All right, here we go. No, Jackson is a great commentator.
Emerson lined up with a shotgun. Motions his man, hands it off. He's going to try to run.
He'll get a yard out of it.
He'll get a yard, but that's about all.
Looks like they're going to give him 2. 2nd and 8. Lawrence on the carry for the Wildcats.
Interesting. Looks like they're just trying to run the clock down a little bit. It's now
4:27.
Emerson the shotgun, trips left.
Remember I told you earlier, I bet it's decided by a field goal. Quick out.
Quick out to Bishop.
Trying to elude some tacklers.
He's been doing it all night. Reverses field.
Directions.
He's got blockers.
Trying to pick up blockers. He's got a line of blockers.
He's got blockers.
He's got a man out in front
blocks.
of him.
He's got the first down
at the 35.
Great play by Bishop, able to reverse field to be able to get the first down there with some blockers.
And in a game like this, when you reverse field like that, you know the defense is tired.
The defense very much
tired,
is tired.
And it's going to take them a lot to get over to react to that. But the Highlanders did a great job. .406 left in the game.
Emerson, 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Line up in the shotgun. Running back to his left. Motions his man in. It's going to be a jet sweep. But he's going to get a couple of yards.
We talked about those players being tired. You know, when teams get tired, don't you think it's the defense or the offense that probably has the advantage when two teams are tired like this?
It really depends on who's more tired or who's got the freshest players.
Yeah, but I'm saying the offense probably has the edge when it comes to being tired late in the game.
You can definitely
so?
say that.
Second down, second and short.
Second down short. It's going to be a handoff, and he's going to get the first down.
It'll be a first down, and the clock will continue to run, Wesley, with 3:26 left. Nobody's going anywhere, I don't believe.
Nobody is going anywhere. Nobody's leaving. 3 minutes left, and they're tied up 42
on the carry
apiece.
for the Wildcats.
Emerson lined up in the split back formation. One receiver to his left, two to his right. He's going to hand it off. Going to try to find some
line of
room.
Scrimmage. He'll get a little bit something out of nothing there. He was actually hit behind the line of scrimmage, couldn't bring him down. They'll give him about 2 out of the play, make 3. It'll be 2nd and 7, 2:48 and counting.
2nd down and 7. This drive could definitely
be. If you're the Woodlands here, do you start calling timeout?
Well, they only have one more left. They only have one timeout left, so you got to strategically time that because you could also save it to use it on offense. Now Emerson.
Wildcats have 2 timeouts left.
Emerson trips left. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to look to
pressured,
pass.
Being pressured. Got a man open.
Got a man open.
He'll step out of bounds, stop the clock. No flags?
No flags on the play.
That'll move the ball inside of Woodlands territory.
It looked like he tried to stay inbounds, which is a very smart decision there because then that would keep the clock running.
Dalton was very mindful of his position on the field. I was afraid he was going to go past the line of scrimmage, but he was able to get it off. Good heads-up ball there. First down. Ball now sitting at the 36-yard line.
Defense showing blitz. Looks like he's going to try to pass for it. No, he's going to try to run. He's able to be tackled down, though, right about the 45-yard line. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. 2:04 left and counting. I would have to think the Woodlands is going to have to call a timeout here pretty soon.
Yeah, unless they think that they're going to start going back to those, like you were saying, because they've been attacking the sidelines all game. If they're able to just drive them out to the sidelines to make a step out of bounds or force an incomplete pass.
Emerson having a great game. I think I called him wrong earlier.
Clock is stopped for some reason. No official signal of a timeout anywhere.
I think it may be an equipment timeout. They're sending one of the Woodlands players to the sideline.
Huh.
I think there's a player that has a little. He's
a little scratched up.
He's bleeding too much. Not hurt. More of probably a, as we like to call him, a heavy strawberry. What do you call that? Turf rash?
Turf rash or turf burn, but it does stop the clock.
Yeah. 1:52 left in the game. I don't think they're in field. You think they're in field goal range yet?
Not yet.
Little toss out. Got blockers. At this point, I think they're just trying to get the ball set up for a field goal.
Now I think is whenever they call a timeout after this play here.
Clock's going to run.
It's 3rd down.
Mickens on that reception. Big down here. Big down.
3rd down and 5.
That's not going to be a chip shot where he's at now.
No, it is not.
They need about 10 more yards.
Creeping down to a minute left here.
But I can see the Wildcats wanting to milk that 25-second clock here.
Yes, they will.
But they've got to get a first down.
Line up in the split back shotgun.
Big down here for the Highlanders, trying to stop this drive. And we have a whistle. We have a timeout.
From Willis. Willis called the timeout to prevent the delay of game.
We've got a chess match going on here.
We very much do. Very interesting that they chose the timeout. Chose to take the timeout there instead of forcing the Woodlands to use up their last one. But nonetheless,
you got to give credit, though, Wesley, to both of these teams and programs.
Right, they have both played amazing games
It's one of those
tonight.
games where you hate to see somebody lose.
Yeah, you really wish both teams could win, but they can't.
I'm looking across the stadium there, and I don't think a single Willis faithful has left the stadium. This game is going down to the wire. 105 left in the game.
It very much is going down to the wire here. It's the type of game that we expected it to be. Whoever gets the ball last will win. Now 3rd down and 5. This could very much decide the game. Willis gets the 1st down here. They could run the clock out and call a timeout and kick a field goal.
I think they need to get a little bit closer.
They are in their kicker's range. He has been booming it all night.
Highlander band trying their best to get involved in the play here.
Gonna snap it, low snap.
Lots of time.
Quarterback's gonna look to throw, but is he gonna get the first down?
He's gonna be right at the down marker, but I think he's in better field goal range here.
Oh, we'll have to see what they say.
They're gonna mark
Looks
it
like
back.
they're gonna mark it.
They're gonna call him short.
They're gonna call him short. Pivotal 4th down here. They're gonna keep the offense on the field.
Oh boy, what a game! What a game!
What a game!
Handoff.
And he's gonna get it.
He'll get the first down.
He'll get the first down.
What a game! What a game!
They're definitely in field goal range now.
They're going with a hurry-up offense here. 33 Robinson on the carry. Handoff again.
Handoff, but he's going to be stopped short. He's going to be stopped about the 15-yard line.
I think that was positioning the ball in front of the goalpost. What that play was all about. They're probably going to let that clock run down. 12 seconds. Robinson again on the carry. 10 seconds.
Now they're going to snap the ball.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. They need to call a timeout here if it's on the offense. 10-second runoff. Let's see what the penalty is.
The Wildcats went for it on that one.
That's me too, honestly.
I'm very surprised they even ran a play.
Looks like
offsides on the defense is the call. That will not give Willis a first down, but it'll leave 4 seconds on the clock. It'll leave 4 seconds on the clock for the Willis kicker.
4 seconds left on the clock.
Willis, am I correct?
Justin Willis.
Justin Willis, and the Woodlands will call timeout.
They're going to call a timeout to ice him.
That'll be their final timeout. Now, I believe that was Willis that actually called the timeout. But at this point, it's probably immaterial. This has been a fantastic game.
It has.
It has had everything you would want in a football game. Offense, defense.
And special teams.
And special teams.
And a roof.
And balls on the roof.
And bagpipe players.
And bagpipe.
The true Texas high school football experience.
I hate to be field goal kickers in situations like this.
This is it.
Most everybody else gets do-overs.
Justin Willis for the game-winning field goal. Can he be a hero for this Willis team? Timeout.
And we have a timeout?
It would appear so.
No indication here. I think Willis was out of timeout, so it'd have to be a Highlanders. They're going to ice him a little bit.
The last and final timeout. So this next time will be the last time.
Going to ice the kicker. Keep people on their feet. Everybody on the Willis side is on their feet at Appeals Wesley.
It is how it appears.
I don't think the bands have sat down the entire second half.
I don't think so either. I don't think they've stopped playing.
Heck, even we're standing up.
Yeah, even we're standing up. This is the chance for the senior kicker, Justin Willis, to be a hero for the team.
If you're a member of the Willis faithful, you're probably turning to a different channel because you can't watch.
To win the game, the biggest game of the season. The kick.
Good snap. Plenty
it is good. Willis has won on a walk-off field goal.
What a game.
What a game.
What a game. And, you know, let's give the teams credit. That was outstanding sportsmanship out there tonight.
Outstanding sportsmanship.
There were no extracurricular activity, you might say. Just good, honest, clean football. All right, our final tonight. You sign us off, Wesley.
Final tonight. Willis 45, Woodlands 42, and what could definitely be one of the greatest games in this high school football season. Signing off for now, I'm Wesley Turner.